Erik ten Hag should be dismissed as Manchester United manager at the end of the season. Ten Hag believes future bright for Man United. After Liverpool draw, Manchester United did well to fight back and draw 2-2 with Liverpool yesterday, and they might even have won were it not for Aaron Wan-Bissaka's late foul on Harvey Elliott inside the penalty box. But the brutal truth is that Erik ten Hag's team should have lost the match, and probably heavily in isolation. A 2-2 draw against title-challenging Liverpool when the Red Devils are likely to finish as low down as 6th is a credible result. In isolation, it is not one to worry about. The easy conclusion to draw is that United simply made Liverpool pay for wasting their chances. They did, but the warning signs must not be ignored. "The future's very, very bright," said Ten Hag post-match. "Something is building here. It's another sign this team has a high potential." Yet the first-half performance in particular said otherwise. The reality is that it was nothing United have not produced before. They went without a single shot on goal in the first 45 while Liverpool had 15. But it was not too dissimilar to a dreadful showing at Brentford last week, when they somehow drew 1-1 despite the Bees posting an XG of 2.60 to United's 0.50. The 2-2 draw with Liverpool was the first time since 2015 that United had not had at least one shot in the opening 45 minutes of a league game at Old Trafford. The optimists will of course point to the fact that regardless, United came away with a point. Just like they did against Brentford. The realists, though, know that this is a long-term trend and one that is not at all sustainable. It should really cost Ten Hag his job this summer. Ineos and Sir Jim Ratcliffe keeping the Dutchman in charge would be a real gamble. Off of this evidence, United are not good enough going forward and not going enough defensively. It's why their goal difference is -1 after 31 games. They have conceded 253 shots in 11 Premier League matches in 2024. League leaders Arsenal have conceded 87 in their 11 games since the turn of the year, and 259 across their entire 31 matches without the excellent Andre Onana. Who knows where United would be? Of those with more than 5 appearances, only Alisson, 75.3%, and Alphonso Areola, 75.8%, have higher save percentages. He saves 75% of the shots on target against him. There is not much to suggest it will be any better next year. United were expected to make progression after finishing 3rd last season and reaching 2 cup finals. But they have regressed, and the table proves it. At their current rate of points per game, they will finish on 60 points. That would be a decline of 15 from last season. 4th-placed Tottenham and 5th-placed Aston Villa are projected to end on 73 and 71 respectively. Erik ten Hag points finger as Man United draw versus Liverpool due to stupid mistakes. Of course, injuries have hurt the Red Devils, but to the extent where they are extremely open in every match they play and concede more shots than the very worst teams in the league. No. With the players at his disposal, this team should be performing far better than it is. That is on the manager. United will hope for a strong finish to the season, but their second-half performance against Liverpool cannot even be used as an indicator that a positive conclusion to the campaign is coming. After all, their woeful display at Brentford followed their 121st-minute FA Cup win over the Reds last month. Although it came the opposite side of an international break, it is, though, not out of the question that Ten Hag's team find some consistency in the final 7 league games and maybe even win the FA Cup. That could be enough to save him. But on the evidence of the last few weeks and months, they won't. and Ten Hag should not be the United manager at the start of next season. 7 Manchester United players who could leave the club in the upcoming summer transfer window. Manchester United is one of the most decorated and successful football clubs in history, having won numerous trophies domestically and internationally. However, even such giants are sometimes forced to part ways with their stars for various reasons: expiring contracts, financial considerations, or players' desire to try their luck in new projects. In the upcoming summer transfer window, Manchester United risks losing a significant portion of its squad. Bookmakers assess the club's chances of reaching the Champions League in the current season as low, but qualifying for the Europa League seems within reach. If you are looking for a reliable bookmaker, check out the Bookmakerlik Ideralari Riatingi. Now, let's take a closer look at 7 footballers whose paths with the club may soon diverge. Sofiane Amrabat, the Moroccan midfielder, who shone at the World Cup in Qatar, joined Manchester United in January 2023 on loan. His contract expires in June, and there is currently no information about a possible extension. Amrabat, who brought valuable experience and leadership qualities to the midfield, may be in search of a new club. It's worth noting that Sofiane was one of the leaders of the Moroccan national team at the World Cup, attracting the attention of many top clubs. However, at Manchester United, he has yet to fully unleash his potential due to inconsistent playing time. Anthony Martial, the French striker, known for his dazzling dribbling and goal-scoring instinct, has faced numerous injuries in recent years. His contract also expires in June, and an extension seems unlikely. Despite his talent, Martial has struggled to fully blossom at Manchester United due to persistent physical problems. This season, he played only 19 matches in all competitions, scoring 2 goals and providing 2 assists. Perhaps it's time for Martial to change the environment to rejuvenate his career and find stability. Raphael Varane, the experienced French defender, a World Cup winner with many prestigious trophies, may leave Manchester United after his contract expires in June. According to insiders, Varane has received an offer from Saudi Arabia, which could be tempting for a player of his age. Varane is undoubtedly one of the best defenders of modern times, but he has recently struggled with injuries and inconsistent form. A change of scenery and financial security in Saudi Arabia might be attractive factors for the 29-year-old player. Casemiro, the Brazilian defensive midfielder who moved from Real Madrid to Manchester United, has also reportedly received a generous offer from Saudi Arabia. Despite his high-class performance, Casemiro might be enticed by the financial prospects in the Middle East. This season, Casemiro has become one of the team's leaders, bringing stability and experience to the defensive zone. However, considering his age, 31 years, and the tempting offer from Saudi Arabia, the Brazilian may decide to change clubs. Johnny Evans, academy product of Manchester United and a defender with years of experience at the club. Unfortunately, his contract expires in June,